Josh said he wants to be the captain of our family.
Me, breadwinner, her, the housekeeper.
He's gonna have to treat me and talk to me like a child because he needs to teach me how he wants it ran.
I'm helping, I'm not controlling Becky.
Sometimes I feel like a prisoner in our home. Josh requires me to check in with him before I leave the house.
It's hard for me to believe where she's at, what she's doing, and what she wants.
As soon as I get home, he questions me and asks me where I was or why it took me so long.
I don't set the boundaries, I suggest the boundaries.
Okay, Rebecca says she calls Josh her fiance because she hopes to marry him one day. But Josh says Rebecca doesn't know how to be a good wife, and he's not ready to put a ring on her finger. He says he has high standards and is in the process of teaching her wife skills. Now, Rebecca's mother, Cindy, says she cannot understand why her daughter wants to stay with a man whom she calls a controlling narcissist. Let's take a look at this, and then I want to talk to you.
I have never hated anyone in my life, but I hate Josh. Josh wants Becky to do everything like she were a servant. Just recently, Becky was at my house with the kids. Josh called her and demanded that she leave because the house did not have aluminum foil in it and he needed aluminum foil.
I totally depended on there being tinfoil in the house. I counted on her to have that there. I mean, that was her role.
He can't go get his own stinking aluminum foil. Becky does what Josh wants because Josh will get violent. Years ago, she told me she ran into a door.
He was pounding my head into the floor.
She admitted that Josh had hit her and she got the black eye. It's gotten so bad with Josh that now Becky and I have a code word when she gets in trouble.
Just recently, I tried to take the truck to go see my mom. He let the air out of the tires and took the battery out of the truck and locked it in the garage with our daughter's car seat.
She doesn't have a car, it's my car. So when things get tough, I'll take it from her.
I went upstairs and he smacked the phone out of my hands. I was so angry at him that I took a hammer and smashed out our garage window.
She got medieval, and then I called the cops and we got separated for the night.
Becky has moved out of the house at least 6 times in the past 2 years. Every time she says she's not going back, but she goes back. If Josh doesn't kill or hurt Becky, Becky is going to defend herself and hurt Josh.
Now, let me ask you something. Are you, I believe very strongly that just in general, as we go through the world, and I'm not talking about abusive relationships or domestic violence or anything of that nature. I'm just talking about, in general, as we go through the world, we teach people how to treat us. Do you agree with that?
Yes.
And we do that by how we consequate their behavior. We reward certain behaviors, we don't reward other behaviors. What's your ownership in this relationship being the way it is?
I allow it to happen. I mean, I don't say much to him about how he makes me feel or concerns that I have. I kind of keep quiet about it anymore.
Are you, as a partner in the relationship, are you lazy?
No, I don't feel like I am.
A relationship is a partnership. Mm-hmm. And in a partnership, when I talk to people about premarital work, I say you have to discuss things like, what are your plans for children? Where do you stand on religion? How are you going to handle in-laws? What's the division of labor? Geography, where do you want to live? What's all these different things? Have you all discussed that?
A few of them.
What about division of labor? Have you guys talked about what you're going to do, what he's going to do?
Yep. We both agreed that it would be best that I stay home with my children.
Okay, so you've agreed to be a stay-at-home mom?
Yes.
Is that what you want to do?
I would like to, yes.
Uh-huh. And with that, are there certain responsibilities that you take on?
Yes.
Do you do those things?
I do.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.